RocketSpace is an accelerator. Can you tell me a little bit about some of the companies that are here today or some of the companies that have graduated on, like Zappos?
Yeah, it's always a sad thing for us when companies move on, but it's an inevitable part. It's a kind of a sign of the success when companies grow up and become too big to stay here and have to move on. I think some of the exciting ones, Pocket Gems was a very small company, just 3 or 4 people when they moved in here, and they just exploded with success, and that's a great one. Zarly, Uber, a number of these companies. So it is a kind of, when we try and focus on the very best companies here, and that is a sort of flaw in our business model, because when you manage to attract the best companies in here, they do grow so quickly that they move on. But we like to deliberately keep in touch with our alumni. They're part of the network, so it's not all bad news.
Tell me about how RocketSpace is a bridge to corporate brands from Madison Avenue and beyond.
I think that's one of the secrets of success of Silicon Valley. It's just that there's so many people wanting to be involved and to help startups. It's a real positive movement to help startups be successful. So yeah, we really focus around not just the alumni helping the companies in here, but once you've brought together, we have about 130 companies, startups in here today, and once you have that many good companies here, then a lot of people start paying attention. So a lot of the venture capital community are obviously hovering around to see what's exciting, who's doing well, who's getting traction, and also a lot of the corporates. So yeah, we have teams in RocketSpace at the moment from Sony Corporation, NTT Docomo, Turner Media, AB InBev, Pearson Media. So all these companies are looking to interact, what we call open innovation. So that these large corporates realize they can't do all the innovation themselves in-house, so they're now looking to partner with startups to help drive that innovation, which is great for the startups as well, because it gives them a kind of rapid platform to market. So yeah, I mean, it's a real ecosystem that's come together.
Can you describe the physical space here and what you have to offer?
This is an old brick and timber building. It's there's about 500 people, 500 workstations in this unit here. When we moved in, we thought, it'd be great if we could knock down these walls and build a new part here and so forth, but we literally had no money. We were a startup ourselves, so we just took it as it was. And in hindsight, that was actually a really lucky thing, because people just love it the way it is. It's it's maybe a bit more open than we would like for the larger companies, but for the small companies, the ability to be sitting on a floor where there's 80, 90 other tech startups or tech people all working away in their company, I think creates a really great buzz, a real environment. It's not always, there's definitely busier weeks. If there's a big event on, we'll see that the number of people in here drops down. So when South by Southwest is on or something like that, there'll be a lot of people from here goes to that. So it tends to be a quiet week in the office. But normally there's a pretty good buzz.